eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Good to have everybody here today, making our way through the week, getting to that live KVJ show that is going to be happening on Saturday night at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. Very excited to get to that. We're kind of putting together the itinerary of what we're doing. Appreciate all the suggestions that are coming in from people like Becca in Boynton. She said, you should do a Do It Bitch live with the audience members as your opponents and have a chugging contest or some sort of drinking punishment for the losers. But have two audience members. They could be a team against two other KVJ show members.
Are we allowed to have them chug? Can we have listeners do that?
I think we've done it before. I'm not sure if we should, but we have.
Beer, yes. Vodka, no.
Look, I want to have a real redo from my performance on the last one. Let me chug it again.
I was planning on doing that, yeah. We might just start things off with a beer chug, just get things going.
That's just my game.
Yeah. So we are putting it all together. We're kicking around a lot of different things, and we're just trying to figure out, does anything from the first show come back in the second show? That's one of my big questions. Is it all brand new bits that we're doing? Because that would mean, we wouldn't do It Bitch because we did that the first time we did No Name Movie Game. So, that's a question for me. Is it yes, no? Does it matter? I just don't want for people that have gone to both or people like, it's the same show over again.
But I think if you brought a Do It Bitch in, I really personally don't think I think that's a cool thing. Do It Bitch, one of the ones is, you don't mind seeing that one twice because it's always going to be a different outcome. It's really not the same thing.
And No Name Movie Game, people you could do that every time.
And maybe there's a couple bits because people want to see it every time where it's like when you come out, you're going to get No Name Movie Game. We're going to do a quick round to Do It Bitch. It doesn't take a ton of time.
But let's not count in crows the good people. Hey, yeah, but Do Name Movie Game, we love that bit. Fuck you, we're not playing it. We did it last time.
We're not going to sing Mr. Jones.
Yeah, they want to see the hits, baby.
Yeah, exactly. So I just, for me, it's answering what that is. I want to do what the people want, and if the people want it, we'll do it, by God.
Dangerous question, though. I want this. I want that. I want this.
The people want to see you taped to the wall naked. Are you going to do it?
Yeah, I'm down.
So I'll have Suits put up a poll right now. Should we do the No Name Movie Game and Do It Bitch again at the second live show? Yes or no?
And should we duct tape Jaybird naked to the wall? Yes or no?
I'm already working on my outfit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm outsourcing this one. I'm ordering something.
Outsourcing it, okay.
Just mean I'm ordering something.
You better hurry because I know you like your outfits from China. Those take a few minutes to get here.
I know. I like my carpets from China, I said. You just don't see a lot of aliens eating pizza here in the States. They don't make a lot of them.
So we'll get on that and figure out what we're going to do there. I know I was polling the show here to find out what it is you guys would like to do. Because I want everybody to be into it, so I threw out a bunch of ideas. I know, Virginia, you got back to me with some of the thoughts that you had on what we should be doing.
I think everything's great what you had on there.
Mm-hmm.
I know how it is, too. Once we do this stuff, plans go askew and awry.
You have to be able to, in the moment, throw your plans away and go with the flow.
I think it's good to have a plan, but also to be flexible to kind of go with the flow.
It's just for some of these things, you got to have your props and everything set up and ready to go, like a headphone karaoke or a drunk girl trivia. You got to have the questions all ready and stuff like that. What did I lick? You'd have to have an item to lick.
Headphone karaoke, I don't think is as fun as a what did I lick.
Okay.
I agree with Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
What did I lick could be pretty awesome.
Okay.
Again, though, can we have KVJ Nationers? I'm not trying to be legal bird over here.
No, we lick.
Yeah, we'd have to lick.
We don't let them lick.
That one, you could really bring some fucked up things for me to lick for something like that.
Dude, I got some ideas.
Yeah, why don't you keep me in the dark on what did I lick? And y'all come up with something real nice like for the bird.
Okay,
I'll bring an extra tongue that day.
Yeah.
I'll be extra licky.
You want to be licking?
I'll lick the fuck out of something.
Okay.
All right.
Bring it.
Your item is just one zip away.
Suits.
How mad would you be if you realized you just licked Suits' penis?
I would be upset, but honestly, I'd be back here on Monday with a good attitude, I
You're
promise.
like, oh, well, they got me. They got me.
That's a
You
good
know.
one, guys.
Yeah, you guys got me.
I'm going to try not to get mad in front of the audience on this podcast.
I don't
Yeah.
know. That might be too far.
Yeah, that's too far.
It's a joke only.
It's a joke.
It's only a joke.
We wouldn't do that to Suits either. I mean, he's a baby.
Oh, because
Yeah, you don't want that. If you're in the front row, it's like the splash zone at SeaWorld, right? Look out, baby.
I don't want the assignment, but once I'm in it, baby.
Yeah.
He knows how to lick. Suits is not going to be able to help but release.
Oh, he wouldn't be able to walking around like a newborn deer. Little fawn.
You give him the shivers.
I'd give him the shivers.
Well, now I want to see it.
Oh, the vape. I know. I'm overselling.
Stop selling it because I don't think we should do
I know
this.
we were going to just move on, but it's just a joke. And then he's like, well,
No,
but-
I'm going to suck Suits' dick so good.
I'm just doing my act.
I mean, I
Okay.
feel bad for Suits. I know you would be fine. I know you would do a great job, but I think it might damage Suits.
Honestly, I don't think anybody on our show is fine. If you really broke it down, I think we're all kind of fucked in our own little way.
87% of people are saying, yeah, do no name and do it, bitch. It's pretty overwhelming.
That's
so
pretty
All
overwhelming.
right. Well, I think you know two things you're going to see then.
Play the hits, Counting Crows.
That's it. That's it.
Fuck wall.
All right. We're going to do it then. Very nice. Maybe a story from a stoner, depending upon how taxed Denny's is that night.
Those are always so good.
They're amazing if he
But
has a moment to chill.
there's X-rated ones, and there's ones that are more scandalous, and there's details that he's left out of stories from a stoner because
Okay.
he couldn't say some of the stuff on the show,
Okay.
but maybe in the live after the show podcast.
Maybe.
It's a different feel.
It's a possibility as well. Maybe Jaybird doing one of his impressive taste challenges. I know he's done it with sodas and all kinds of condiments. And
I'm really putting my mouth to work in this thing.
You're licking
Yeah.
Suits. You're
we'll have
sucking
to have a palate
sauce.
cleanser to get all the cum out first, and then you can go to it.
Then we just bring it. Wait,
Yeah.
some people
Wait, I
up
thought
in
the
the.
cum was the palate cleanser.
I have to.
Yeah.
I don't know. This thing's gonna be off the hook, off the roof.
Didn't you do really well with honey mustard? I remember you did honey mustard and you went like 8 for 8.
I did. It's all the condiments I've done very well. I've
You've done well in every one he's
done,
ever had.
Yeah, I've done pretty good.
It's
The only,
amazing.
Only time I've really kind of struggled is during the COVID stuff.
Pretty impressive. All right, so that's all going to be going down. Thank you for all the suggestions.
Yeah, whatever y'all want to do, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play
Okay.
and lick.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the creative receptacles we could use for the honey mustard.
Got some other emails about what happened on the regular show here today. We were talking about if push comes to shove and you're in financial dire straits, you don't have the money for a place to stay. Maybe you think you got to sleep in your car, as one KVJ Nationer sent us an email about, looking for some tips on what to do. Kim had said, just to let you know, Walmart will let campers park and they welcome it. Not sure about anybody living in their car, but it might be something to look into. It's one of the places to stake out.
Be careful of some of this Walmart parking lots. I'm just saying, every fourth murder documentary or show I'm watching, and then the Walmart parking lot. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, no, I hear you. No, you're legit. And yeah, that's why, just to let you know, stand your ground applies to your car as well.
That's a neat little note.
Yes, so if somebody is coming into your car when you're in there, then you are allowed to use whatever force you feel necessary to keep yourself safe here in Florida.
To me, you got balls of steel if you are approaching someone that's sleeping in a car or in a tent somewhere, because you don't know what the hell they got either. Mm-hmm. You're trying to,
Right. You think you've got the upper hand? Be careful. It's
Exactly.
Florida, y'all. Bradley said, I make only $40K as a graphic designer and print technician, and my wife makes only $20K. We have some debt, but we're making it work. We rent and only have one car. So, as far as like what people are doing, just hearing some of the costs, I'm very curious as, how some people are making it happen.
And I don't know if it was the way you read it or if it's just the verbiage in the email, but it sounds like they really like each other. Like they're working as a team.
I can see that, yeah.
Sometimes you'll read an email and you can already tell, like, oh yeah, they definitely hate each other as a couple. It's not going to work.
I could tell that. Then for some reason, her favorite color is pink.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
They're going to make it.
They're
two.
going to be okay.
Yeah, they're going to be all right.
You'd love to see that kind of love. And then we were asking the question, what place could you not work because you pretty much spend all of your paycheck there? This text came in and said, I heard the segment you talking about that, and I worked at Total Wine. You'd said that'd be a tough place.
Yes.
They said, I was there for 6 years. You do spend a lot when you work there, especially if you like wine. The employee discount is 30% off.
Okay, that's pretty good.
10% off spirits. However, you are worked to death, required 10-hour days year-round and 12-hour days from November to January.
Oh,
12 hours?
Well, think about it. People getting their drink on during the holiday.
Damn.
It says horrible morale, which makes you drink even more. So,
Oh.
okay.
Horrible morale.
I don't want to hear that.
Well, all right.
Talk about taking the fun out
There
of
you go.
Total Wine.
And I wasn't that impressed with their discounts. 30 and 10?
30% is good.
It's good. 10% off spirits? I don't know.
10 is not impressive.
It's not.
10% off of anything is not even making me blank.
I'm with you. I'm not making special trips for a 10% discount.
But if you start to go, okay, 20, 30 is good, 40 is great.
Gosh, man, I love when I see buy one, get one free. I get so excited now. No matter what it is. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'll buy both. Get two of them.
And Sandy said, I heard your Barbie Fact or Fiction today. You briefly referenced that they actually did have a doll, not named Barbie, but you would twist its arm or something like that, and the boobs would pop out, twist it back, and they'd go back in as, I guess, a doll that was going through puberty.
Yeah.
And she said, yeah, the doll with the boobs was Barbie's little sister called Grow Up Skipper.
Yes, they did. That is right.
Skipper had tits?
I just saw someone on YouTube did a documentary on it, and it was Skipper, and they had to redo Skipper, and she was way more toned down the second time because my sisters love Skipper for some reason, so Skipper always stayed in my name.
Yeah.
So when they did that whole little segment on her, I go, damn, they gave Skipper growing titties?
So you twist the arm, you see Skipper's nippers?
Yes.
That's unreal.
That feels so wrong.
I think it was the 70s. I think they did shit differently back then.
Weird, man. Yeah. Can you imagine that now?
Was that Barbie was 70s for that kind of shit?
I'm not sure exactly what year they did that.
I think Barbie's been around for a minute, man.
I think Barbie's been around since the 50s.
I think
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
think that was actually part of the Barbie Fact or Fiction. It
I paid
debuted, I
attention.
think, in the mid-50s.
Yeah.
Maybe Skipper was a 70s kind of a thing.
Maybe. Yeah.
They're
The
probably-
70s kind of name.
Yeah, they're probably smoking some, oh man, we'll make her titties grow. They're probably getting high coming up with these ideas.
Pervert.
Pervert.
You started off the show, Jay Burr. What was on your mind today was the asteroid missing Earth. And Michael said, yeah, just the 200-foot-long asteroid that was not noticeable, or we didn't even figure it out till 2 days later. He said, yeah, it's a true story. Most asteroids break up when entering Earth's atmosphere. When they enter the atmosphere and have the ball of flame, it's then a meteor. When it hits the surface of Earth afterwards, it's then named a meteorite. If this asteroid didn't break up and hit the Earth, it would have enough energy equal to the largest nuclear bombs and level buildings 5 miles from ground zero.
Okay, so if it was to hit in Palm Beach Gardens, my area, 5 miles around the area is fucked, right? Like it's utter devastation for 5 miles.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. And he said the question was, would the government tell us if it was coming? And the answer is it doesn't really matter because an asteroid that size could be seen in the sky with the naked eye for days before it impacts us. It's kind of like if you've seen the Netflix movie Don't Look Up. That was what it was all about.
So you'll be able to see it coming towards you and you'll know to like, okay, we got to go.
You would just be like, hey, that's an object and it's seeming to get a little bit bigger.
All right, it's moving. Let's not go over there. Oh shit, it's moving back over here. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, how do you know which way it's going?
Hi.
What if that bitch turns?
What a
Well, if
horrifying.
it's coming right at you, I think it would only just start to get bigger. An object that's coming directly at you is
Can
only
they
going to
turn?
increase in size.
It's just a horrifying.
I don't think they are turning. I think it's pretty much a direct line.
Yes, there's no steering wheels on the asteroids.
That'd be pretty crazy if they were zigging and zagging.
Then we're really fucked.
Yeah.
I don't think it goes in a straight line, but whatever.
Well, I'll just say how crazy of a.
You don't think that an asteroid's path goes in a straight line?
No, I think it probably goes crooked.
I'm gonna let you. I already wrote a song about it. You just deal with it.
I feel pretty confident in that. I'll look it up. Yeah. Do asteroids zigzag across the sky, or do they pretty much go in?
Here's what I love.
They come in hot like a drunk driver.
She hasn't read a science book in probably 40 fucking years. Hasn't seen a science documentary or even a science fiction movie.
Hates space.
Hates space. Talk
And
shit
you're
about NASA.
thinking that asteroids are zigging and zagging.
Yep, like how you should run from a gator.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, we'll have to look that up.
And the confidence.
I know, right?
Shit, that's what's stacked.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to do a little research on that. Do asteroids zigzag, or do they move more in a straight line?
Definitely zigzag.
I see what she's saying, though. She's saying if it's up in the sky, it's
Like
probably not doing. It's not.
You look up, it's at the right, and then a minute later you look over and, oh my gosh, no, it's on the left of my
No,
periphery.
she's just saying it's not going to be just a straight line. It's going to probably be curving a little bit and maybe go to the left and go to the right a little bit.
Okay.
It'll still be in
Wind
the same.
shear. Ever heard of it?
I hate to say it, but I see what she's saying. I definitely see what you're saying. Yeah, I kind of feel like the.
What are you, Switzerland?
I just feel like the kid during a divorce
they
right
go
now.
straight in, they curve.
Pick a side, bitch.
I don't know. I'm the kid going through divorce right now. My parents are so fucked.
Oh, that's true.
Charlene said, another big movie opening up, or is already opened, is The Sound of Freedom. She said, my hubby and I just went to go see it, and what a powerful, awesome, must-see movie, especially for all parents of young children.
Amen.
Yeah, I likely that's an at-home watch for me, but yeah, I think I gotta get myself charged up for it. I know a lot about it. I've had conversations with people, even people that have opened up a house here in South Florida. They don't tell you where it is and whatnot, but they have the house for kids that are broken out of sex trafficking, and they don't reveal the location because these freaking sex traffickers will try to come back and get them.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
It's unreal.
Little Smiles actually helps out. One of the specific ones that we help a lot is AVDA. And it's not just about domestic abuse, which is what it used to be. Now it's a lot about rescued, trafficked women and children.
Yeah.
It's very, very alarming, but it's all around us. And this kind of movie makes it mainstream and makes people talk about it, and that is a good thing.
I can tell you this much. There's so many videos on YouTube, and you guys have heard me say it before. It's not with the sex trafficking, but it's still just the level of ick and it's just fucking wrong. Underage dudes meet, and it's not always dudes, it's majority of dudes, but you're also starting to see videos of women doing it too, where they are meeting up with what they think is a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old, and they really believe that they're meeting a kid. That is not this made-up thing. There are so many videos of this prevalent problem that's out there.
And a big part of it too, a lot of these sickos are never going to go out and snatch a child and rape a child. But what they get really excited about is watching somebody else do it on the dark web or on some creepy site. And so the amount of people that are out there on the dark web getting this kind of video or picture or just horrible thing, that is what's fueling it to continue.
In so many of these cases, the guy will have the child stuff, not with the person that he's done it himself with, but to Virginia's point, there's a ring, there's a network,
and you get into it by sharing as well.
There's ways to get pictures and videos.
Yes,
and these are people in the United States doing it.
These are people all around you in neighborhoods, in places that are. You would be shocked. Every socioeconomic group, every ethnicity, it's all around us, and people are watching this stuff in their basement or in their back bedroom or on their computer and hopefully they're getting more and more found out, but It's just it's all around us.
Well, I just know some of the debate was this isn't as big of a problem as people are saying. And my only commentary would be is I think it's a lot bigger than people want to admit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's right. It's a lot bigger than people want to admit. And even judges in the courts, up until now, have not given punishment strong enough to people that have this on their computer. Because they're like, he's just looking at videos. He's just looking at pictures. Yeah, but the fact that there is a market for that on your computer and you're looking for that, you're creating the want, the need, and you're creating the market that people are going out and snatching kids and then doing this to them and videoing it and taking pictures of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good thing to have the awareness of so that, if you are in an opportunity where you could do anything. And that's the thing. It's crazy, some of these situations. And it seems like there's different levels of sex traffickers. I've seen some that look pretty bunk, and it looks like they're a mom and pop startup. And they just look like a bunch of losers that are trying to physically exert power over one person. And then you got the ones that seem to be very well organized, almost cartel-like. That
You're
have,
right.
Pretty intense munitions, and they're trained in tactical maneuvers and the such.
It runs the gambit. And when you see that word, kiddie porn, kids can't say that they want to be in porn. It's not kiddie porn. It's child sexual assault videos and pictures.
Yep.
And it needs to be called that. It's not kiddie porn. Kids can't consent to porn.
So it sounds like something that if you got kids, when you get a chance, check out that movie. We were talking yesterday about the biggest sports in the world, soccer, 3 billion viewers. We'll see what winds up happening when Lionel Messi gets it going on Friday night. Can't imagine they're going to have good weather for that.
He better be getting some goals. I mean, the pressure is on for that cat.
He doesn't score a goal for like the first 7 games.
Oh, it ain't going to be good.
At that point, he's got his money. He's good.
He better be kicking really
But
on point.
We're talking about a team that's in the basement. This motherfucker's got to be hitting like 5 goals a game.
It'll be interesting to see what the expectations are. What do they consider a win? Now, they'll probably say already it is a win. The notoriety that they've already gotten the attention just from the debut that happened Sunday night. You had David Beckham on Good Morning America today. His first practice, they had Apple TV studio crews out there, is being broadcast in 2 different languages. They had a helicopter that was hovering above the practice to get aerial views of everything Messi was doing. And so far, I mean, there's not really been any interviews or anything that he's done.
That's got to be weird, though, for your psyche. I get you're getting all this money, and that's great. But to have all of that limelight, everywhere you're going, it's basically a fucking party for you.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing to be as a human.
Yeah.
Not everyone can handle that shit. I would say 99% of people couldn't handle that.
Yeah, so, I'm sure they would argue saying already it's been a great investment because of how it's raised the Major League Soccer platform and how much people globally now are just talking about this league. And, it establishes, it gives it a little bit more credibility. So, yeah, what does he have to do as far as wins and scoring goals for it to really do that? Because, yeah, if he comes out and let's say that for some reason he gets the yips.
It happens, dog.
And Messi's not scoring, Inter Miami continues to lose. How long can that continue? They've got 8 home games. I'm not sure how many away games they have. I think it's 8 home games they have left this season. But if it's just kind of flat and they end the season in last place and Messi has maybe 3 goals in that time.
I'm just saying.
Messi better not look messy.
Whether it's the dirt of the day, whether it's mowing the lawn, whether it's playing the guitar, you can get the yips in anything. Shaving, you can get the yips in shaving. Especially for a beard, sometimes you just don't know how to, I don't know, shape it the right way.
He's not a new, fresh player. He's got experience, so he's probably been through the yips. He probably knows how to get himself out of yippy.
I think most, yeah.
At his age?
He sounds like he's the Michael Jordan or LeBron James of soccer, so you're right. Guys like that, or athletes.
We're pulling for you.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a lot of hype and hope.
I'm just playing devil's advocate because I don't really know much about soccer.
And if you pay like $3,000 for a ticket to go see this Messi guy, and he don't score a goal the first 7 games.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Right. As it stands right now, Inter Miami has not won a match in 11 games. That is their losing streak. And on a global standpoint, MLS ranks as the 16th most talented soccer league in the world.
When you lose that much, though, and that hard, it does build character. I was on a flag football team with the same coach 2 years in a row.
It's just like Messi.
We were 0-22. We never won a fucking game, but we kept on going, just like Messi. Exactly.
Exactly like
just
Messi.
Just one athlete talking to another athlete. I get it, bro.
Game recognizes game.
That's right. Flag football when I was 13.
So we talk about soccer being the number one global sport, but right behind it, I think it was 2.5 billion viewers, was cricket. And Ankit said, I was shocked to hear cricket brought up on the ATS.
Cricket
yesterday.
sounds like it is massive.
He said the timing could not be better for the sport. The inaugural season of Major League Cricket, MLC, is currently running in Dallas. It started on Thursday, July 13th. It's a major sport outside the U.S., and it's gaining popularity here. CBS Sports Network is going to be carrying an MLC on Friday, July 21st, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, and the 24th at 5:30 p.m. You can check out, and cricket is popular in South Florida. Before the MLC started, they had cricket in Lauderhill. It was the Broward County Stadium right behind the Swap Shop Flea Market. Okay. And they've been hosting several cricket matches between India and the West Indies.
It's got a baseball feel to it.
You need 11 people on each team? Damn.
Yeah, you need 11 people on each team.
I don't know if I got enough friends for cricket.
Why the fuck did you turn so southern on that?
I don't got enough friends for cricket.
You do. You have enough people. Cricket seems fun. You get to wear some goofy ass fucking costume. I love it.
Cricket's costumes?
Well, you got, look at that. You got long pants and shit, and it's got a stick, got some balls in there. Just my game.
The Cricket World Cup is coming to the USA in 2024 and the LA Olympics in 2028. So
Wow.
it might catch on a bit here in America. We'll have to see what happens. Got an email here from Rose. She said, I was scrolling through the website Temu, T-E-M-U. I saw a pizza blanket, thought of Jay Bird.
Aw.
And I was also wondering if he was going to the Bigfoot Fest in Kevin's hometown this year.
Not this year, unfortunately. But believe me, there will be another time I go back up there. It's going to only be bigger and better.
Logan's like the Olympics. You can only go every 4 years.
Yes.
Maybe even skip. No, I loved Logan. I really had a great time.
Yeah.
I loved spending time with your dad. I thought it was an amazing time, to be quite honest.
It's kind of like
with
maybe
you.
a one and done. Yeah, maybe.
It just, I get too much shit going on during the summertime.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get you out there for the Logan Christmas lights. Now that's a treat.
I don't hate it.
Yeah. That will kill at least 4 to 5 minutes of your trip.
Say what you want. The Bigfoot Festival was going off. It was people galore. It was busy as fuck. Mm-hmm. In fact, I think that's what they said. We're busy as fuck.
Is that what they said?
I thought I heard
That's what Drew Ralston said.
That's what Kevin's dad said.
Yeah, I could hear that.
He would never.
And then he pet 11,000 dogs after.
Was the Bigfoot Festival dog friendly?
Yeah, oh my gosh, was it? And Kevin's dad stopped and talked to every dog.
Yeah.
I'm not shitting you. There was over 1,000 people there.
He stopped and talked to every dog.
He will. Every single
He
dog.
didn't
That's my
know
dad.
everybody either. He just would go and start talking to them.
He didn't know everybody, but he knew their dog.
Yeah, he does.
well-
he knows a lot more dogs than he knows people.
A month later, I'm in Lake Park at my buddy's festival, and I don't realize that I'm doing the same fucking thing. I'm sitting down, petting every dog. They don't know me. I don't know them. I'm Drew Ralston.
It's not a bad thing to be.
No, I love it.
Yeah, it's just what he does and how he rolls. All right, if you got any questions for the KVJ Show, you can always send us your emails, mail@kvjshow.com. Want to let you know it is National Hot Dog Day today.
Oh, good.
You did not know.
I didn't know.
I can watch Virginia eat a hot dog and get nauseous.
I wish I could have known that. I would have brought one in to eat in front of you.
You got to be drunk and obnoxious when you're eating it, though.
Perfect.
Like, when you turn into Urkel level, when you're that drunk, that's when you're the grossest eating a hot dog.
Maybe I'll bring him to the live show.
You should. Because I know you're bringing the Urkel act.
Well, if you do want to keep it gross, Sonic is selling chili cheese conies for just $1.29. That's about half off.
When I was into hot dogs back in the day, I would always go to Sonic and get their big old long cheese dogs.
You get the chili?
Not the chili, but
Me neither.
you could do the cheese dogs over there.
Give me cheese all day.
I'll tell you, it's got good hot dogs, and I am not a hot dog guy, but 2J's. They do you get 2 big fucking hot dogs. They're huge with cheddar and bacon on top of them.
Wow.
A Pennington favorite.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my gosh. As a family, we'd go through at least 30 dogs at 2J.
Your house had to smell awesome that night.
Bunch of farting Penningtons. Sound like a bufo toad mating session.
Some of us would do 4 hot dogs.
4 dogs? I cannot do 4 dogs.
Of course you can. You ain't a Pennington. We like to eat.
I don't think I would have made it.
Nah, we'd have eaten you. We'd have eaten you.
The Farting Pennington sounds like a weird mix of like a punk and folk band.
Yeah.
They do
It's got that vibe.
Yeah, kind of like a mashup of both styles.
Yeah.
Put that all together. It happened. Maybe we book them for a live show. All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in today. You guys have an amazing Wednesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow on the KVJ show.